Hey guys, welcome. In this section, we are gonna look at SQL injection. We are gonna look at some basic stuff like auto bypass and injecting SQL injection and some advanced stuff after that. Okay? Let's start with SQL injection. So SQL injection is a web security vulnerability that allows an attacker to interfere with the queries that an application makes to its database. Okay, so this is the normal request that we send here. This is the browser. Let's see, imagine a login form. So we are sending a post request to the web server using the username test and the password equals test. This is the web server here. It will take the username and password values, pass them into the query, and the query will look like select star. Star means a wildcard that means everything from users where username equals test and password equals test. Okay, this is a SQL query, and then it will query the database. SQL will result if there is a username test, it will take it, and if the password is matching to test, it will log us in and create a session in the web server. So after this, the database will return to the web server, and if passed, the session ID will be created, and if failed, wrong username or password will be shared. Okay, so let's look at our malicious query. So this is an example of SQL injection that we inject into our payload so that it's injected in the SQL query and results in SQL injection. This is the malicious request. Username equals test colon or 1 equals 1 double dash 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 and password equals test. So I think I just forgot here one colon to end. This is the web server. It will take the whole username, which is this, the password test. Now, after it substitute the username by our input value, it will look like this. So here select star from users, where username equals test. We close the test parameter like we did in previous slide. Here you can see you have to close it and the password and you have to close it. Okay. And we close the parameter and we say a boolean argument or 1 equals 1, which is always be true, and we type a comment. This double dash will be treated as comments in SQL. We type here double dash, everything after that will be note. A comments, we type in hash in Python to comment out the stuff, and double slash in PHP, and double dash, or there are many other comments in SQL too. Okay, we use double dash, and then everything will be commented out. So all the part after the password will be ignored. The query will look like select star from users where username equals test or 1 equals 1. So the database will evaluate the username as test, the user is present, or 1 equals 1. So it will neglect the password, it will not check the password field, just return, because the boolean value is always true 1 equals 1. Return to the server with the username, server will create a session ID and log the malicious user in. So that's the basic introduction for SQL injection. In the next video, this is the example of authentication bypass. Okay, we are also going to look at how to we can retrieve database values or tables, columns, rows from the database. And we are going to do post figure labs. Okay, that's all for this video. I hope you understood. I hope you like the SQL injection section or SQL injection part. Okay, That's all for this video. Bye.